Hello guys, welcome back to Skeemy Talks. You see how I start my podcast? Very demure. I don't rush into my topics. I sip my coffee. I don't I don't someone's playing an instrument next door, so I hope you guys don't hear it as much. But if you guys do, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I know he practices every Thursdays, and usually I record it Tuesday, Wednesday, so I can have time. But not today. I've been behind this whole week. If you guys didn't know, I go to school and I've been in person for the past 5 weeks, and it definitely took a toll on my health, on my, I guess like on me. I guess like I was going to class every day on time. Well, not on time, maybe 5 minutes late, but now that today's my last day of class, and I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm not sick yet, but I'm getting sick. If you guys are one of those people that know when they're getting sick, yeah, that's one of me. But anyway, yeah, just want to let you guys know that there's someone playing an instrument, very talented, guy. I think he might be a middle schooler, and he plays very well the instrument. So anyway, today is Thursday, like I said, and you guys know how my week was. So my week was pretty eventful. If you guys didn't know, I did go to Hard Summer, and let's just talk about um a lot of well, I'm gonna talk about some stuff. Okay, haters are gonna hate today, but my week is pretty good. I've been working, going to school, doing the podcast. I've been seeing a lot of people reaching out and really like questioning where this podcast thing came from, and I'm just like, well, I been thinking about this for a long time actually. If you guys don't know me personally, I've been having this like whole set like for years now, for like maybe 2 years now. So it wasn't until like maybe like a month ago someone really did give me a speech and how I should do it now before it's too late. And I just had a high expectations when I first started, so I was like, okay, you know what, maybe that's why. And let's address the elephant in the room. I am not a Dodgers fan. I'm just wearing this for fun, okay? Before y'all come for me, okay? I am not a Dodgers fan. Well, I'm okay. You know what? I'm a Dodgers fan now that I'm in LA. I don't know. I'm not really into baseball like that. Like I support the Giants, but if the Dodgers play the Giants, of course I'm gonna go for the Dodgers because I grew up in LA, and But then my best friend is a Padres fan, so like when the Giants play the Padres, I'm a Padres fan, or like the other way around, just because I wanna win my best friend in a way. But yeah, he's a Padres fan. But yeah, my week was pretty good. I hope you guys' week was great because mine it was amazing. Had a little hiccups at work, but that's about it. I am that person who doesn't take things personal, and I feel like when it comes to like working like at a fat like at a like a like at a place where like a restaurant, you tend to have those people who you never meet their expectations, and it's totally okay. Okay, I don't take it personal, and I don't think people should take it personal, but it's okay. um anyway, uh I do want to start this thing going on right here, talking about the demure trend, because have you guys been keeping up with the demure trend? I found the demure trend about a week ago, before brat summer was happening. Okay, now it's demure summer, or demure fall. It's demure fall, but we're so far from fall. I don't know where these girlies are getting demure fall from. It's a demure summer. Okay. And well, at first I only followed this demure trend because of this transgender woman. This woman, she's transgender. This woman, she made it famous or whatever. And but then I come to find out that it's been a trend since musically, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm still gonna support this woman I found the trend from, because she's the one picking it up. Like, maybe the girl did start it before, but at the end of the day, it's she's making it famous, you know. So I found the demure trend because of the transgender girl, and woman, and yeah, she's been making it famous, and I'm just like, okay, this is what I get from the demure trend. It's about being classy. It's about being a ladylike. So the fact that they're even starting drama about this, because if you're gonna start a trend about being ladylike, maybe don't start drama, girl. Wait, stop. Well, we have Daisy joining us today, if you can see her. But anyway, so back into the demure trend. I honestly don't think it's appropriate. It's not ladylike. If that's the point of this trend, it's not ladylike. But with that being said, that is none of my business. I am just a normal person in this world, trying to be demure. You see how I sip this coffee? I'm not like the other podcasts. I don't drink tequila on the podcast. I'm very demure. I'm very mindful of the children watching this. I'm very considerate. Anyway, but yeah, that's how my week was, and that's the demure trend. If you're from LA, and if you're not from LA, let me tell you guys, we had an earthquake. Okay, we had an earthquake, and I feel like I have the biggest fear unlocked, because it was a 4.2, and Hollywood is like this, like across from Pasadena, so you could draw a straight line, and it would be Hollywood. So the earthquake started in South Pasadena, and I was on the road. I was driving when the earthquake happened. Okay, and it's the second time it happens to me. So now I'm just like, what? I'm like, should I take the bus now? Should I walk to school? Just kidding. But like, I'm just like really scared, because let me tell you guys, when I was on TikTok, swiping or whatever, and I saw this witch. I don't remember her name, but she had mentioned, like, she had posted a video like a couple months ago. She was like, I see a big earthquake happening in LA, and she's like, I'm moving out of LA. She's like, leaving everything behind. And I was like, okay. So I saw that video. And then when this big earthquake happened, she reposted she didn't repost it. She remade the video. She was like, the big earthquake is happening, and I know because I've seen it. She's like a witch, and she sees the future or whatever. She's like, I've seen it. I've seen it happen. And I and that's why I moved out of LA, and that's why I'm like, she's like, I see the bridge falling, and I'm like, what bridge? Because there's no bridge in LA. But if we all remember from the San Andreas film, the Golden Gate Bridge does break and fall. So I'm like, girly, if you're like, I'm just like, okay, like, I don't like to question things like that, because I truly believe there's people that have special talents or whatever. But I'm just talking about, like, there's no bridge in LA. You're connecting yourself to LA, but there's no bridge in LA. But you're connecting a bridge that in a movie did fall because of this earthquake. So I'm like, not adding up. But anyway, the earthquake thing, it happened, and I'm really scared, because it always happens when I'm driving. And if we remember the San Andreas earthquake movie, people go crazy on the road when it starts shaking. So I'm just like, am I gonna probably like die because some person doesn't know how to take an earthquake and they just drive into everybody? Like, I'm just thinking that, but it's scary. I'm really scared of it. And if an earthquake does happen, like the big one happens, I feel like I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I am not ready. Like, if it happens right now at this moment, I am not ready. Let me tell you why. I have like a 20 pack of sodas, 3 family packs of chips, and maybe a head of lettuce. I am not gonna survive with that, especially with sodas. I mean, I guess like a little sugar moment, because se me va a bajar la azúcar or whatever. But yeah, it's like it does put me in that thought of like, am I prepared? Am I preparing? Because we've been talking about this earthquake for a long time. Okay, I don't know. This is not a science podcast, but it's just been like I've heard about this earthquake ever since I moved to California. So I'm like, and then people will be like, "Oh, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it will happen." And you know what? Let me tell you guys a funny story. One time I felt an earthquake. It was like a 5 point something earthquake, and I was in the restroom. I was in the restroom. It happened at 6 in the morning. I was on my way to school, and it happened in the restroom. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, because it really was a big one. It was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So, like, yeah, y'all know what happened. You know where the water went. But yeah, it was a really, that I always think about that time. When the earthquake happens, I'm like, well, thank God I wasn't in the restroom. Thank God I was not in the toilet. Because if not, it would just be my luck, I guess. Anyway. But yeah, if you live in California, please stay ready for this earthquake. Like, and I don't mean by like have like, you know, well, that is recommended to have like a packs of waters and canned food. But I'm just saying, like, every time we go to sleep, this is what I learned in Guatemala, because Guatemala is also known for a lot of earthquakes, a lot of volcano eruptions. This is what I've learned. Okay, put your shoes where you know that you're gonna run out of that same door, and you're gonna be able to grab your shoes on your way out. Okay, because if there's an earthquake, it is not safe to run out. But if that's everyone's instinct to run out, so make sure you leave those shoes where you could see them in case you're under pressure and need to get out of your house. But every time now I'm looking at my house and I'm like, okay, is this house earthquake proof? Is it, I see some cracks on the ceiling. Like, is it earthquake proof? I don't know, but that's we gotta wait and see, I guess. We have to wait and see. Also, like, if it doesn't happen in my lifetime, I'll be happy. But something about just like knowing that I'm gonna live through that big earthquake, I'm just like, it really makes me think about like how I'm gonna react, because I feel like I haven't gone through a lot of serious situations in my life that I'm an expert. You know, oh, like if I hear gunshots, of course I'm gonna hide or stuff like that. Like I don't think like I've experienced enough of that to know that I'm a bad bitch. That I'm a baddie. That I'm gonna know how to react. But anyway, back to the hard summer situation. Okay, my people who go to raves, listen. When we go to this 18 plus events, we gotta be mindful. We gotta be very demure, very mindful, very considerate. Just kidding. We gotta be very aware that there's kids, people, that there's 18-year-olds showing up. So something that happened to me at this hard summer happened to me twice. And this is for the people that don't go to raves often, okay? And let me tell you guys, raves are for you to have fun. Raves, people are jumping, dancing side to side, like they are there to have a fun time. I was having a good time, okay? I was having a perfect time, and this girl pushes me out the way by my neck, okay? By my neck. She goes like this, and there's a group of people in front of me, and I've seen this girl, like, she's done. She's done. But her boyfriend was there too, but her boyfriend was sitting down at that moment. So she's standing up. Oh no, she's like kind of down. She's like kind of like, talking to her boyfriend, like, bending down. And this girl, I don't know where she came from, but she pushed me out the way and starts beating the out of her. She starts hitting the girl. And me being me, because I'm at a rave, okay, and I keep dancing because I do not I do not care. But this is what I mean. Like, if you're gonna go to a rave, be prepared to have a fun time. This is not the place where you run your fade. It's not the place. It's not the place to run your fade. So I'm just like, it happened twice to me. There was two fights in front of me, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what is like, what can possibly, like, what can you possibly be fighting over at a rave? At a place where you want to have a fun time, what are you fighting for? Like, let's be for real here. So I'm just like, okay, girl, like, I just need people to understand that if you go to a rave, do not fight anybody. Okay, this is not the place. Okay, and they both look 18. They both look 18, and I'm just like, girl. And then the fact that the girl came out of nowhere to fight her, like, I was with this like group of people. Like, I was not with them, but we were standing next to each other for like an hour. So this girl did nothing to the other girl that came to fight her. This had to be beef outside of the rave, and she decided to run her fate at the rave. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why were you? Why were you even do that? Like, why? Why? Like, why? And then her boyfriend gets up, and then he's like, where's she at? Like, he's trying to like fight her now, and I'm just like, y'all, calm down, calm down. It's not the place, not the time, and definitely not the spot, because there's like tens and thousands of people here. You start fighting, someone else gets involved, and a whole ass group gets involved. It's just crazy. Crazy things could happen. So I'm just saying, if you're an 18-year-old, or if you're never been to a rave, it's your first rave, go to have fun. Go to have a fun time. Do not go to fight somebody. And if you see a girl you had a fade like beef with, girl, she's probably done too. She's probably having a good time. This is not the place, not the spot. And the thing that bugged me was that she came to look for her, because she knew where she was. I guess she saw her, push me out the way, pa, and she ran away. So if you're gonna run your fade completely, okay? You didn't. This girl was bending over. You caught her on a sneak. That's what we call a sneak attack. A sneak attack. You sneaky. You are sneaky. And we don't do that here. So yeah. Also, guys, I'm having a coffee I don't usually have, and it's just not my favorite coffee. So I'm just like not even enjoying it anymore. But when I wake up, anyway. But yeah, I'm just like checking up on that. But yeah, I definitely just wanted to touch base on that, because I feel like raves are a place to have fun, not a place to fight. And someone told me that, like, when I first went to my first rave, I like the person who took me to my first rave. She was like, "This is not the place to fight. This You're gonna have a good time. The girlies here are here to have a good time. They're not here to fight." And I had a good experience that first time, until it came to Hard Summer. It's an 18 plus, and the kids come out, and yeah, it's just like these kids. Like, I get it, y'all young and shit, but come on, learn to run your fade somewhere else. Like, especially after I thought in my point of view, she ran her fade and ran away. No, she hit the girl and then ran away. She didn't fight it out. She didn't wait for the girl to be like, what the fuck is going on? Because you're at a rave. She was not even expecting that. The girl was not even like, what is going on? She just went ham. And she only gave her like 3 hits and ran away. Like, girlie, she missed like one of them. So in total it was 2. So I'm just like, what the hell? And I really do want to know what the fate was about, because from my point of view, it looked like, I'm not even going to say my point of view, because maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, anyway. Guys, I'm getting sick. But I don't know how long this is going to be. And Yeah. Anyway, but I do want to say thank you guys for listening. And this was a little bit all over the place, and it's my second podcast. So I'm really happy that you guys came back to here again. And follow my TikTok, follow my Instagram, and follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. And like the video, because if you don't like the video, I'm gonna take it personal. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I see you guys again next week at the same time, the same place. And yeah, enjoy your week and have a good weekend because it's going up on Thursday. It's going up soon. So enjoy your weekend, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.